not easy to do. I think we tried a lot of different combinations over the last few days to try to get some post players to flash the foul line and then make plays from there. I thought Robin did a really good job for the most part today. Saw some guys inside, so we had a couple of great kickouts for threes as well. But I think everybody, in order for us to win the game, everybody's got to sort of do their job, and I thought we managed the game well from our offensive end. They had a couple quick jumpers, but for the most part, I thought we managed the game. And again, to get it to the middle of the floor is not easy with that size and length that they have, but I thought our guys did a good job of passing the ball and then coming to the ball as well.
Coach, do you think that was the most physical game your team has played all season?
You know, it's right up there. These are really big guys, and they have a terrific basketball team and program and coach, and we knew we were in for a tough battle, and I thought we battled about as well as we could. But yeah, physically it was, that game will take a lot out of you. Luckily we have a few days to take a step back and appreciate the game and the win, but also to appreciate their families.
How tough was it to take Khalif wide out of the game? You saw he had some 30-second stretches of him coming in and out.
Yeah, I mean, he's a smart guy. He got himself a little bit of foul trouble, but I was happy for him. You know, he could get in on the offensive end and out on defense for a little bit. It's the way the game goes sometimes.
Against that front court, how big was Anthony?
Yeah, I mean, he took the challenge, I thought, tremendously. I thought he made one reverse layup that I don't know how he made the shot, to be honest with you. We talked about that a lot. You're not going to be able to finish a whole lot of baskets at the rim with these guys because they are so long and so bothersome. But he did a couple of great things out there. And how about his foul shooting, too? It's remarkable, 11 for 14. But that certainly saved us.
Talk about Khalif going up against Carter Williams. I mean, do you think he took this as a challenge?
You know, and Carter Williams is a terrific player, and just it's interesting to watch how young this guy is, and how good he's terrific now, and he's going to get even better each and every game he plays. But I think Khalif took the challenge, saying to himself, "I didn't play very well the last time out. I needed to make my team better," and I thought he did tonight. He was spectacular. In the first half, he made so many great plays. In the second half, obviously, he made every foul shot he took, but he made some really good plays when we were struggling to score. And that was the only way we were going to stay in the game with Khalif making plays.
Yeah. Fran, after the Canisius game, you seemed pretty disappointed with the effort. What's changed between that and to get you to this?
You know, it wasn't so much the effort thing. I think we shot too many threes, and Khalif and Scooty shot too many threes. So we talked about that, and I don't want to take the ball out of their hands and get them to be anything less than aggressive. And I thought Scooty took the challenge too. He made two big threes in that stretch, right? If I recall. And just we needed that too. We can't have him not to shoot the basketball. He passed up a three early in the second half. I was a little angry with him, but he came out and he did a really good job too. We can't win the game without everybody really doing some special things.
Frank, did you want to make Michael Carter Williams more of a scorer than a passer? Were you trying to shut out everybody else?
Well, we talked a little bit about trying to deny him the ball, but he's so good and so fast and so long that was difficult to do. We're a switching team a lot, and so we got caught with Carter Williams against Jake O'Brien and Anthony Lee, and those are not easy for our guys to handle. But if they could keep him in front of him, and maybe he would rise up and just shoot a two, which would be better than him making a play for a layup and a three-point play, or better than him making a three. I think he's a really good player. I didn't take a look at his numbers today, but he's a hard guy to guard, and that length, and he's got great knowledge too. And he had 6 assists today, and I thought, to be honest with you, if you had asked me what it was without being able to read this, I would have said more than 10. But he's a really good player.
Fran, next year you guys will obviously play the Big East tournament here in this building. Do you think this environment gives your guys kind of an indication of what that'll be like? And do you feel they stadium against the top Big East team today?
Well, I appreciate the question. I think our guys understand how big the moment is coming into New York City and Madison Square Garden against I think the biggest thing is playing a team like Syracuse, who's just a remarkable program. They got a chance to win the game. We've been pretty fortunate. We won some games against some pretty good teams in some pretty good environments. So I think they understand, especially a kid like Khalif, who he has no fear and he just wants the moment. And I thought he embrace the moment.
Fran, this is not 5 years in a row you guys have come up with that big win over a top 10 program, a big conference win. To get this one against Syracuse and building kind of the away from home field, what does this mean for you guys? How do you guys perform this offense?
Well, I can't answer the latter part. I think it's just our kids have done a great job in responding to the challenge. Has been great. What it means, it's great. I wish it was worth more than one victory. That would be terrific, but it's not. And we have to get ready to go against Detroit and Bowling Green coming up at home, and then we're going to go on the road against Kansas, and then we're going to start our league season. So it means a great couple of days for us, to be honest with you. I'm thrilled to be sitting here after a victory. There's no question about it. And they'll appreciate their families even more so with this win, as will I. And but you need your families all the time. And so I wish I were Pat Kelsey, to be honest with you, sitting up here. But his talk the other day was spectacular about really what life really means.
What did you see
It's really fun to be in this environment.
What did you see out of Josie today?
Yeah, I mean, he's going to really be a good player. It's up to us to give him more minutes. And that last foul shot that he made was big. It was a huge, huge foul shot. So happy for him. And he's done some really good things. And again, they got to get more guys some playing time. Daniel Dingle, I mentioned to him, here's a New York kid. He got to get in the game early. He did a great job of handling the pressure a long time. Well, that's going to give him more trust and faith, me more trust and faith in him. I love our freshmen. And I like our team. We don't always do the right thing all the time, but I like our team.
Fran, you mentioned a minute ago, the 2 games upcoming. Easy or hard to get them on a level head after a big win like this and the 2 games before?
You know, it's the win again is tremendous for us today. But we've been here before. We've won some big games in November or December, and now maybe in January last year. But we've got a big league schedule coming up, and before we get to that, we have 3 non-league games that are really important. Every game is so critical in your development. And the reality is, I don't know that we would have won today had we not lost on Wednesday, to be quite frank. I think that game we got a little bit of a comeuppance against Canisius. They played better than we did. They deserved to win the game. But I think our kids understood the task at hand today. He did have great patience, Jack, and he's so good. I mean, he's so talented. His